Elwood Dalton, a troubled ex-UFC fighter, scams underground fighters for a living. Frankie, owner of a rowdy roadhouse in Glass Key, Florida, offers him the position of head bouncer. Initially reluctant, Dalton accepts after surviving a near-suicidal encounter with a freight train. He travels by coach bus to Frankie's establishment, known as the Roadhouse, where he befriends Charlie, a teenager helping her father run a bookstore. At the Roadhouse, Dalton defends against a motorcycle gang employed by local crime boss Ben Brandt and later assists the injured thugs to the hospital. There, he encounters Ellie, a doctor who treats his wounds. Settling in Frankie's unused houseboat, Dalton mentors fellow bouncers and gains popularity among the community. When gang leader Dell tries to kill him, Dalton confronts him at the houseboat, resulting in Dell's demise as he is devoured by a crocodile. Knox, a psychotic enforcer, is ordered by Brandt's imprisoned father to track down Dalton. Meanwhile, Dalton shares an unexpected evening with Ellie. Later, Sheriff Big Dick threatens Dalton to leave town under gunpoint, but Ellie, the sheriff's daughter, intervenes. She reveals her father's collusion with Brandt, who has inherited his father's drug empire. At the Roadhouse, Brandt confronts Dalton, taunting him about his past UFC match where he fatally injured a friend. Knox and Brandt's men join in, resulting in a brutal brawl that leaves Dalton severely injured. Frankie reveals that Brandt plans to develop a resort by acquiring properties, with her being the only one resisting. Dalton plans to depart but finds out that Charlie and Steven are hospitalized after their bookstore is torched by Brandt's men. Fueled by rage, Dalton takes justice into his own hands by eliminating one of the responsible thugs and apprehending a corrupt deputy transporting Brandt's illegal cash. He frames the deputy for the murder and seizes the money. Later, the sheriff informs Dalton that Brandt has abducted Ellie and demands a ransom. Dalton steals a motorboat to reach Brandt's yacht, only to discover that the sheriff is in cahoots with Brandt. However, Brandt reveals he's holding Ellie captive. Knox approaches in another boat, tensions rise, and Dalton detonates a bomb. He finds Ellie below deck, and they escape the sinking yacht. Brandt recaptures Ellie, but Dalton takes control of Knox's boat. In a daring move, Dalton and Ellie leap off the boat just as Brandt's vessel crashes into the Roadhouse. After climbing ashore and hijacking a pickup truck, Knox storms the Roadhouse, sparking a fierce brawl with Dalton. Knox and Dalton figures square off, with their fists bout clenched and eyes locked in a primal dance of aggression, each movement calculated and anticipated. Despite Brandt's command to kill Dalton, Knox turns on Brandt and kills him. Intent on eliminating Dalton, Knox faces a vicious struggle. However, Dalton ultimately overpowers Knox, stabbing him into submission with 2 shards of wood. The sheriff arrives and decides to protect Dalton, agreeing to cover up the incident. Frankie and Steven start rebuilding the Roadhouse, while Charlie bids farewell to Dalton at the bus stop before Dalton's departure. As Dalton leaves town, Steven finds a trunk of cash left behind by Dalton. In a mid-credits scene, Knox survives and causes chaos at the hospital before fleeing scene, as he does the McGregor walk. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the content, Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. We release new content every week, so stay tuned for more exciting videos.